Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're having a new series on Raid Shadow Legends called Crazy Accounts, and what better account is to start off with a crazy account, obviously. So what the series is going to be based on, it's accounts out of the ordinary. It may be super strong accounts high in platinum, or it may be accounts with special champions like special team combinations. It doesn't have to be platinum, it could be a gold 4 account, it could be a gold, it doesn't even have to be a gold account. As long as that has something which is very unusual and crazy about it, and that kind of fills that. So today we're on a crazy account, thanks to Goatee for letting me play on this. So we're going to look through their champions, we're going to talk a little bit about what stats they have, we're going to look at their Great Hall. I've only opened up this champions page once just to see that it fits the criteria of crazy account, and it does. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and we'll try and do some clan boss. We'll look if they have any cool times in dungeons. We'll try and do some of those. If there's any cool times, we want to see if we can do dragon in a quick time or something. That would be fun. We'll also do a little bit of arena. So we'll do a little bit of mix about of everything. So first things first, what should we begin with? I never begin with Great Hall. I always forget to show Great Hall. So let's show the Great Hall. So the Great Hall is actually, holy crap. So the Great Hall is 10, 10, 10, and then 9. So they really enjoy, Goatee really enjoys to have a lot of accuracy. And that's understandable. Accuracy is a very useful stat. So yeah, that's kind of impressive. And then you have 5, 5, 4. So everything here is quite high actually. They've been doing arena a lot. A lot of arena has been done on this account. So yeah, let's actually look at their champions. You guys only saw the, let's see here, they think they did for fun last time. Yeah, they're talking, they're having fun and playing around with the accounts, telling about, they're using different clan boss strategies all the time and stuff. It turns out, just for the heck of it. And it's cool to just play the game for the fun of it. That's an important part. So as we can see at the beginning here, this tournament has a lot of accuracy. So you have you have 2 accuracy sets. I will cut this. I'm back. It was just it was a washing machine being finished. So yeah, that's no problem. So I just had to turn it off. It's not for clothes, it's for platters and stuff. What? I don't even, you guys can let dishwasher, is that the name? Anyway, here we have just a lot of accuracy happening, a lot of accuracy in the subsets here. Double accuracy perked, inaccuracy as well. Then we also have 3 times accuracy on the shield. And we have no accuracy on... Oh, we have 11 accuracy then on the banner. 78 accuracy. Is there any 6-star accuracy banner? No. Unfortunately, not that lucky. But yeah, it gives defense. And then we have this one also not giving accuracy. Can the amulet give accuracy? I thought it could, but I may be very wrong in saying that. A lot of defense also perking, so... let's look. So the tournament has 4,300 defense. That's quite a good amount of defense. Health is low, but I think it's low because of the defense focus. Because if you can see on the main stat here, we have defense. So that's why. His speed is 188. He has actually alright crit rates, alright crit damage. 158 resistance, and then 372 accuracy, which is the big boy. 372 accuracy is kind of ridiculous, so that's a great job with the accuracy. Now, let's head over to the Arbiter, which is quite speedy. So let's get rid of this visual bug, which I have no idea why it is happening. We have speed perked into twice speed here. Here we have 3 speed perk. Here we have another 3 speed perk. We have a 2-speed perk. Then we have a 2-speed perk with defense and then health, so they're mixing up a little bit. Then we have obviously 6-star boots, with also some accuracy on the side as well. Then we have accuracy from the amulet. So I suppose that you can actually get accuracy from that if you're lucky with the torment. And then from the banner you also have 2 times speed. So there's a lot of speed. There's a lot of speed happening here, which results in Arbiter having 308 speed. That's a very quick Arbiter. That's quicker than mine. So she's super duper fast. I've seen images of arbiters with like 350 speed or something. So at some point I want to figure out whose accounts that is and contact them and make them being displayed in this series right here as well. But this is a great arbiter with a fair amount of accuracy as well. So there's nothing bad here. Yeah, getting 6-star banners is kind of ridiculously difficult. Okay, so yes, they just gave me advice for what to do on the clan boss. So thank you, I appreciate that. Then we have Angar. I rarely see Angar. Like this is a champion which is worth the name of a crazy champion. Like this is a crazy team. Okay, this is a crazy heroes. Okay. So this guy has health perked, crit rate perked twice, crit rate perked twice again, as well as speed. This is a legendary 6-star. That's insane, with crit damage as well. Then we have health with accuracy and 2 times crit rate, and 1 time crit rate, 2 times speed. Shield is 1 times crit rate, 2 times speed, 1 times crit damage. That's good. And then we have speed boots with crit rate happening. Then we have an accuracy banner with twice the speed. Here we have some accuracy, and here we just have whatever. I'll close and open again to avoid the visual bug. So this makes him have what's the main stats he's currently running? He's running health, crit damage. Okay, so health on the chest plate. I see. So he has a lot of health, 54k health. His attack is quite low. But I suppose his damage probably is based on health due to that fact. Damage based on health, yeah. So you just want a lot of health on him. So 54k health is good. His defense is fine. His speed is actually 238. So he's quite fast, to be honest. He's quite fast. Then you have 208 crit damage. Over 100% crit rate, which is insane. Some resistance and a fair amount of accuracy as well. So this is a good guy. If you guys wanna do anything, here's the masteries. His skills is fully leveled up as well. He's a heavy provoker. I imagine that the skills... It's not fully leveled up on this guy, actually. Interesting. Yeah, maybe they're not as important. Maybe he's only being used for his passive, like the freezing thing. Maybe that's why he's being used. Yeah, maybe he doesn't need the skills fully leveled up. You want him to use his attack 1 and his passive, therefore skills is not really necessary. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, this guy is quite good. He's quite good. He can attack all enemies 2 times. Yeah, attacks all enemies, places a provoke for 1 turn. Places a reflect damage on all allies. Also places a counter attack buff on this champion. Then you have if an enemy attacks, has a chance for 1 turn. It hits. Yeah, so this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. What's his? Yeah, so his aura is also faction crypts by 44%. So this is good. That's going to be a fun champion to play a little bit around with. Then we have Warlord. We're just going to look straight up here. We have 67k health, a good amount of defense at the same time. 176 speed, quite a lot of accuracy. Then we have, like, I never see this guy either, like Kandafran. Like, that's crazy. He's not using what's that? He's using an attack set. No, he's an attack. What is wrong with me? I don't know what's wrong with me, to be honest. I don't know. So he has a crit damage set, and that's about. I don't know what's wrong with me. Please help. So this guy has a lot of crit damage, 249% crit damage, a good amount of crit rate, a lot of attack as well. So this guy is like a damage dealer, attacks all enemies. Yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. I'm probably going to fail using these guys in arena, so I just want to give you a disclaimer on that. Robar is also pretty nutty. Look at this. We have Cruel, we have Divine Attack, and we have Attack. We have 100% crit rate, 210% crit damage, almost 5,000 attack. So this guy is quite powerful. Then we have Shiranami with, oh my god, Shiranami just crushing it with 420 accuracy. 420, guys. It's actually that today if you count. If you count it in US time, like it's literally the 20th of April, so it's April 20th. So that's kind of fitting that it's 420. So she has a lot. Okay, so she has quite a fair amount of attack, quite fair auto stats, fair health, and a crap ton of accuracy. She can freeze people like crazy, I'm sure. Then we have this guy. with just a lot of crit damage and crit rates. Like, things, man, this person has so many good champions. Like, look at this, 251 accuracy, 3900 attack. That's good. Like, these are good stats. Then we have Bisophius with, again, a lot of accuracy and a lot of crit rate and a lot of attack. 5200 attack. Yeah, the attack gloves here. So yeah, this is kind of, this is very overwhelming. They said that their account is kind of meh or whatever. What did they say? They said something about their account, and my god, this is definitely a crazy account. That's for sure. This is a lot of defense and accuracy. My god, my goodness. What has this person done? They have like good stats on everyone. 397 accuracy. What even is that? 397 accuracy. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. I'm curious. Okay, so let's just go quickly through this. 78k health, a lot of accuracy, a lot of critical damage, and just defense. Is that defense that I saw there? Yeah, what I need to see is Rotos. What's up with Rotos, man? They have relentless stats. What does this Rotos have? He has 100% crit rate, 179% crit damage, 27k health, 3600 attack. That's a pretty fair amount of crit damage to have that crit rate. The accuracy is also good. Rotos is typically like insane. Okay, so here we have Lana, Kiss, the Chosen, Crypt King, with again a lot of accuracy. Like, everyone has all the gear, man. Ignatius, what even are you? 224 speed, 4100 defense, a lot of resistance as well. Like, we have two Ignatiuses here. Two Ignatiuses, I'm telling you. Then we have Warmother, but again, just a lot of crit damage and crit rate and a lot of accuracy. What is even happening, man? This account is crazy. Oh my god. How can we ever top this? I don't know. 415 accuracy. How do you like 415 accuracy? Oh my god. There's just so much. A lot of crit damage here, a lot of attack. Maybe this guy could like efficiently farm in 12-3 maybe. Then we have Harvest Jack, again with 368 accuracy. 80k, is it what health? 82,000 health. A lot of crit damage. Okay, crit rate. A good amount of speed. And health. Like, how do you even do this? Yannicka with, again, a lot of speed. Some crit damage. Man, this player right here. This player has been playing for a while, you can see. Like, there's just so many. 313 accuracy. A very good amount of speed, actually, like freaking 264 speed. Oh my goodness. Then we have Royal Huntsman. With so, like, where does it end? Where does it end? I don't understand where it ends. Like, this is crazy. This is so insane. Then we have some sleep. I guess the set is the lifesteal set here. A lot of accuracy, a lot of defense, like freaking 6200 defense. How do you have 6200 defense? And my god. We have three Valkyries, by the way. 3 Valkyries, I'm telling you. 3 Valkyries, that's great. That's good to have. Another 6200 defense. I don't understand. Like, oh my god. And here we have 220 speed. A good amount of health, a good amount of accuracy. Like, Martyr. Like, this like, I am so interested in seeing the faction wars here. Like, how far is this person in faction wars? A lot of defense, a lot of like, everyone has the gear. Like, how much gear is this? How much gear is this? I don't understand. I don't understand how much gear this is crazy. I'm just so impressed. It's 260 accuracy. Like, my god. Like, Lightsworn. Okay, so he's not geared. Then we have Skull Crown with 261% crit damage, over 100% crit rate, 4k attack. She's nuts. She can probably do a lot of damage. Then we have Seer as well, which is another quick champion with a lot of accuracy, a lot of health. Then we have Maneater, which isn't fully geared yet. Oh man. Yeah, now we're starting to get down, I suppose. Never mind, we have 232% with like over 100% crit rate. Then we continue down the ladder with another plus old 16. 250 accuracy, 3500 defense. Like, Erinius, then we have Skull Crusher also. Then we have Sinesha, which also has just a lot of stats. Like miscreated monster. Okay, so now we're getting down there. Okay, I see. But Dark Aethel also just all plus 16. 267 accuracy and just so much attack and crit rates. Like that's a ridiculous amount of crit rates and some crit damage too. Juliana, like my god. Oh, this guy is probably good, I would imagine. 275 accuracy, that's quite high. 4400 defense. Man. Then we have a couple of Royal Knights. Never mind, I thought it was over, but it's not. How is the what? I don't understand. That's a 228% crit damage. That's so much with the crit rate too. Like, oh my god, this guy has such a high attack as well. Then we have Vala, with just also 190%. Like, are you finished with are you finished with Faction Wars? Is Faction Wars just finished? 297 accuracy. Like we're going to spend a half an hour just looking through all the champions. Like look, that's a high accuracy and that's just high crit damage. Then we have this Steel Skull also with a good amount of accuracy and everything. Like that's a good poisoner. Crimson Helm, not geared. Bellower with a good amount of crit damage, crit rate. Then we have Cold Arts, which requires health and crit damage, right? So that's 217% crit damage. And then we have freaking 238% crit damage, 29k health. Almost 80% crit. That's insane, dudes. That's insane. And 198 speed as well. So the speed of these guys are insane. Like 190. I even forgot to cover the speed of most of. There's just a lot of things happening right now. Then we have Frozen Banshee with 250 accuracy, a good amount of speed, a good amount of defense, with lifesteal stuff also. Then we have Kale, okay, not geared. Then we have Apothecary, with again, like, just randomly 256 speed. Just, yeah, sure, why not just have 256 speed randomly like that? And now we're getting down a little bit. Another Royal Guard of Holy. Then we have Killian the Lucky. It's a C, not a G, so I think it's that. Jareg. Then we have Stag Knight. Then we have Skull Lord Vargral, which is the farming. You had to farm a lot of lizards for this guy. Cupidus, Errol, 2 Errols, I suppose. Then we have Royal Huntsman, another Ghostborn, Basilius Satalia. And what about here? Here we also have a lot of level 50s, a lot of like another Man-Eater, just a lot of other champions too. Like, oh my god, like another, like, just the farming behind this is ridiculous. This is oh my god. Isn't the level 40 stopping anytime soon? Okay, there we go. Just enjoy, guys. Enjoy looking at it. Is that Paragon I see? I think so. So yeah, this person has a lot of things, and the Great Hall is insane. Oh my god, the amount of gear, I can't believe it. Let's try and do the clan boss. I asked them for a recommendation for the Ultra Nightmare. They had been playing around, they said. So let's just claim this for them, I suppose. I didn't even look fully. I'm sorry. Let's head over to Ultra Nightmare. They did a counter team for the fun of it, they said. You know what? They have a couple of keys. Should I do a counter team? Should I do a manual? Should I do a counter setup just for the heck of it? Because they said they were trying it for fun. So I suppose I will do it. Then we will do a proper run afterwards. But yeah, I want to see how the counter things work. Yeah, sure. Let's just go auto. Let's see here how the counter setup works, just for the fun of it. I wasn't about to swear. I actually wasn't. So let's see here. Now we just have a lot of counter attack happening, and unshakable. I'm sure this setup is probably meant to do manual, so you don't waste any counter attack. But this is a 210k team just for fun. 210k team power. Oh, it's just a fun team. It's just for the fun of it. But yeah, I don't think this will last very long because it's it's just again just a fun counter team, just for the fun of it. And yeah, now we don't have the counter attack because of that. But just imagine though, 4 Valkyries, 1 Skull Crusher. We have 4 Valkyries. We have 4 Valkyries in the team. I can't. No. It's a martyr. I'm blind. Sorry. I'm blind. Don't send a hate comment yet. 3 Valkyries, 1 martyr, and then 1 Skull Crusher. I'm not that blind, even though I kind of was for a moment there. But yeah, let's see here. Then we have some counter attack happening. One of them will counter attack. Yeah, this is just 2 million damage, just straight up damage. Then we again continuously do counter attack. We do ally protection and stuff. And the Ultra Nightmares, it doesn't stand a chance, man. We'll end him. We'll end him. Like this is such a fun little setup though, isn't it? Like just having a lot of counter attack all the time, and then his defense will be decreased, and we'll just do the. What's that type of damage again? It's the mastery damage. You know what I mean. It's been such a long time since I've looked at masteries. I've not done masteries in forever, which is one of the reasons why I don't. Isn't it Giant Slayer? That's the name, Giant Slayer. See, my memory somehow doesn't fail me. But yeah, even with auto, we're counter-attacking quite often. And then we again have Leap of Fate, and it's back again. And then the boss will do his thing. And we will just counter-attack and do a lot of damage. Like, this is over 4 million damage just with counter-attack. And obviously normal attack too. Like 70k damage. Like, we're doing 47k and then 53k. Like, okay, so one of them is stunned now. That's fine. Imagine the boss did AoE all the time. Then we would be able to counter-attack literally all the time. And now we're going to get the counterattack back again. Like the shield, like look, the shield is over half the health of the champion. Look at the white bar. That's like we have 150% health essentially now. I believe that's how it counts. Or no, I think the full health is the green bar and then the white is the shield. So the full health is there, but it doesn't show as that. But I'm curious over how long we can go for with just... Because the boss will start doing a lot of damage very soon. As you can see, 10k, 12k. And he doesn't even break through the shields, which is kind of ridiculous. But the boss will soon start to deal more damage. But then again, he's not really doing a lot of damage. He's not... This is a team of 210k power. How long can we go? I don't know. I don't know how long we can go. I have no idea. So I'm stunned again. But then again, look at the health. Like, the champions here aren't being damaged at all, essentially. Quite for now. But the things will soon happen. Yeah, see there. But, oh my god, that was a 32k health. And it didn't break through the shield. That was 32k damage. And the shield is still around. How? Like, the boss... dealt a lot of damage to like the Skull Crusher. Like, how much was that? Over 30k damage, and we're still going. We're at 7.8 million damage, 7.9 million damage, 8 million. Okay, will we reach 8 million? There we go. That should be 8 million. Yeah, and there we go. Just 6k damage, and we're 4 minutes in. This is where my team starts losing. On my main account, this is where my team starts losing. And the boss hasn't even broken through the shields yet. I wonder if the shields regenerate or if they're permanently gone afterwards. If it's from either shield set or from something else. Yeah, we need to look in a moment here. And now we're just doing... This is super fun. I think we may only be able... We may only do this clan boss team because this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, This I would define is crazy. So yeah, we may want to actually just use this and see how far we can make it with this literally crazy setup. Suppression is happening. Will we get our counterattack soon? Will we get stand firm? We may get stand firm. Okay, so now we're starting to take a lot of damage. Stand firm is happening. Increased defense. Yeah, we're getting shield from stand firm. Yeah, even more things here. Now we're starting to take more damage. The Skull Crusher is quite low health at the moment, but I don't think that matters too much. I think he's going to make it for a while anyway. We have now dealt over 10 million damage, and we're still going strong. The stand firm. Okay, so the stand firm is the shield. I'm stupid. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't really think that's true. Like the boss's single damage hit, like it doesn't do much at all. Because of was it the ally protection that did that, or what? I don't know. Okay, so one of the Valkyries is almost dead now. She's almost dead, so she needs to heal herself back. She's healing somewhat. Leap of Fate is happening. We need a stand firm. I don't think I'll get the time to do that. Oh yeah, I did actually, so I'm able to survive. Now Skull Crusher did start to take a lot of damage, but yeah, we're at turn 30 so soon. We're over halfway there, and we're surviving without unkillable. This is not an unkillable team, and we're surviving beyond like we're at turn 30 right now, and we're still surviving. Yeah, because after turn 50, it's over, right? Like the boss just instantaneously it ignores unkillable. I'm kind of curious because the boss should not one-shot, like it ignores unkillable, but it should not one-shot unless you, well, maybe at turn 50 he's so strong he will one-shot anyone regardless of their defense. But technically I wonder if someone can make it way past turn 50 still without unkillable, or if turn 50 is just, it is what it is, like nobody can survive the boss's hits after turn 50. I wonder though, well, that could be a fun challenge. Make it to turn 60 and you'll get like, I don't know, you'll be mentioned by the official page, like, oh, this guy made it to round 60, but I don't know if many people are able to make it that far. So now we're at 14 million damage, which is quite good just for a counter team. This is just a counter team. I guess a lifesteal counter team because they're lifestealing, so yeah. Or a leech. No, not leech. It's just lifesteal. Yeah, leech is a debuff. So yeah, this is just a lifesteal team. I don't even know if this is counted as a speeds team. Is this counted as a speeds team? But I think the boss's AoE should probably destroy me very soon now. I have a feeling the AoE will do a lot of damage. I think it will do a single hit here. He's always focusing on her, but it's only 14k damage, so she's actually surviving. But I believe it's his AoE hit very soon. He should probably one-shot some of my champions. Yeah, there we go. That was not a surprise, but yeah, we're still kicking butt. Like yeah, we're still making it somehow. Like Skull Crusher luckily was immune to dying right there. So yeah, we're still going. We lost 2 Valkyries though, but counterattack is happening. I love that. But yeah, I think the boss will probably eliminate me in his next AoE now, probably, I would imagine. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, that's 16 million damage just with a counter team. Martyr, the real MVP here. But yeah, if you guys want me to make one more video of this account at some point, let me know, and then I could try and do the proper team, if you guys would want to see that. But yeah, I'm very curious about something now. I'm going to save that if the person wants it. Let's look at faction wars. We can only look at 2 stages, I believe, which is unfortunate. We can't see how far they are on every stage, but here they're on stage 13. Like what heroes do they have? They have a lot of not too good heroes. Well, they have a lot of good heroes, but it's not what they're mainly focusing on. I would imagine they're quite far here. Yeah, they're about to reach, they're working on stage 19 here, which is 3 Valkyries. Then you have, what's her name again? Vala, and then you also have another Sky-Touched Shaman, which is actually the most, almost naked champion there is. Oh my god, what the heck, dude. I didn't know that they had, well, they're really playing on the PG rating right there, I suppose. But that's kind of crazy, that's very crazy. We can't really look at the otters at the moment, and there's hidden ones. Ooh, wait. Could you claim? Okay, so you can't claim the silver. That's 250k. Then you have a legendary skill tome. Okay, nice. So now we've looked through the champions. We've done clan boss. Let's look at the dungeons if they do any of them like super duper quickly. 37 seconds. Like the potion dungeons. Who cares about those? Let's be honest. Let's see here, Fire Knights, they've done it within 2 minutes 20 seconds, that's not fast enough. 118, We want some crazy time. 2:02 spider stand. Maybe spider stand is kind of crazy here. 19 seconds. Yes, this is what we want to see. 19 seconds. 100 multi battles available. That's a lot. That's a lot of multi battles, man. Let's see here. It's 19 seconds with auto, or do they have to do it manually? I have no idea. Malice is happening. Then we're going to do a takedown. I don't know. And first, yeah, let's see here. So the spider is doing a lot of things. These guys are provoked. Turn meter. I don't know. I don't know if the 19 seconds is. I don't know. I suppose we'll see it because the boss will heal very soon. The boss. Yeah, maybe it's not autoable, and or it's different champions. I don't fully know. We'll see though. The boss currently, yeah, it's way over 19 seconds, that's for sure. It's over 19 seconds, I'll tell you that much. 80k damage. The boss will probably heal a lot now, I would imagine. Continuous heal. These guys are poisoned. I'm dying. Well, maybe he will do his takedown one more time, and that would be nice. Ignatius is kinda okay. Yeah, I suppose. Okay, so revive. I completely forgot about the revive, obviously. So that's maybe things is happening. The spiders sure are quick, and the spider did heal 1.6 million. Yeah, I don't think this is the. I don't think this is the team that does it at 19 seconds. It's fine. We can figure it. We can do that another time if there's a second video on this account. That's fine. That's fine. Miniatures Labyrinth has been done in 35 seconds. That's quite fast. Let's go ahead and try and do some arena. I'm down to do some arenas. Let's see if we can fight this team. We're currently using Angar. We're using Yannicka. We're using Shamrock. Okay. There's so many choices here over what you can do. Like look at all the choices you have. You have so many options of what you can do. But let's use the team that is given or that is already there, like preset. I'm kind of curious to see here. So let's, I suppose, increase my attack. I'm frozen. Let's just provoke people, I suppose. The enemies will be provoked, and I will counterattack too, which is nice. And he will just one shot with his provoke. I love that. I suppose I may want to see if I can take out the Torment, or maybe no. I should have focused on the freaking Ray. That's fine though. That's fine. Yeah, his passive with counterattacking is crazy. Let's see here. Attacks one enemy 2 times as a yeah. Let's just do that. So I know that the Ray will still do stuff. Let's see here. So now I'm on Yannicka. So let's see here. Attacks on enemies will ignore shield. Buffs removes if the champion is under reveal. Attacks one enemy on this champion for 3 turns if this attack is critical. So let's try and do that. And then I will get an additional turn from that. Now I have perfect veil. Let's see here what this does. That actually does some damage too. And now we can just continuously increase my own turn meter. Yeah, like what the heck is this? Places on all allies, places increased speed on all allies. Also has a chance of placing an increased crit rate. Places a revive on that on all allies. Okay, well let's let's do that then. There's just so many buffs to be had. Revive on that thing as well is happening here. Let's just do this. So many buffs happening, man. So many buffs. And now I revived on that as well, which is just fantastic. I love that. And there we go. We won. We won. So that's a fun setup though. Like these are skills I've never seen before. And yeah, the Arbiter has 308 speed, so she's a quick girl. Okay, she's a very quick girl. On all enemies for 2 turns, decreases the turn meter. First of all, if any is below 50%. Increase defense and increase speed. Should we just increase my own speed a bunch? Provoke and reflect damage. Let's see here. Let's just provoke all of them if possible. Now we'll try and do a crit hit on the strong enemy here. Then we'll try and do Elven Judgment and just do a lot of damage here. And he will just die. Man, this is fun though. This is super fun. And now she's provoked, so she can't do the reveal thing. Like that freaking annoying Duchess Lily, man. Now let's see here if we're able to decrease people's turn meter and increase my own turn meter. And now she's just going to not survive. It's her turn very soon though, unfortunately. She's going to do some... There we go, she's gone. Attacks one enemy 2 times has a chance of removing 1 random buff. Okay, well neither of them have buffs at the moment, so we can just see if we can do something, I suppose. I can do weak hits here, unfortunately. And still I get an extra turn. What? I guess I didn't read the skill properly enough. Sorry about that. Angar is just crazy. He's just wiping out enemies. Look at the damage Angar is dealing. And that's even without an attack buff. I can't believe that, man. Increase... okay, so I was stunned there. Good play, I suppose. Good play. Yeah, people are focusing on Angar, and Angar is just destroying them. My god. Okay, what about you? I do not have a lot... I don't think this account has a lot of resistance, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I was skill locked, but it's fine. I just eliminate the... Okay, that's fine. It's okay. It's okay, though. It's okay. These guys are quite powerful. Rotos is destroying me. Let's revive and also increase my turn meter a bunch. Let's also see if we're able to do this and play some revive on death things if that would happen. So let's see now. Let's see if we're able to provoke all of them. Let's see if we're able to remove their attack buffs. Let's now see if I'm able to attack the enemy Arbiter and just one-shot her. Now let's do this. And all of them are just provoked. They're getting an extra turn, but that doesn't matter because of counterattack. This battle honestly looked like a loss. And here we are, still winning somehow. Here we are still winning against teams that seems like they're going to destroy, and then they're not. What's your team power? Any other extraordinary team power here? Let's refresh this, it's free. Let's see here. These guys have rotos, but let's see here. 144k. Let's try and do this. Oh, let's try and fight this enemy. This should probably be the last battle. If you guys want to see more battles, I would love to do more because this is ridiculous. This is truly ridiculous, this entire setup right here. Then provoke is happening. Then I'll see if I'm able to take out the freaking Valkyrie, which gives counter attack. I will do an AoE damage, which Yannicka, what is happening? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe. If you have a cool account, I will also add it in a text in the beginning of the video. If you have a cool account you want to be highlighted in this series, let me know. You will obviously be saved. Thanks, Godi. You will have your name. Thanks, extra name, and your account will be shown to hopefully people who's going to watch. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.